Hi, my name is Michael Keding. I'm Professor for European Union Politics at the Institute of Political Science at the University of Duisburg-Essen. I'm the coordinator of ACT-EU together with Daniela Braun, the scientific lead.
Yeah, thank you, Michael. So my name is Daniela Braun. I'm Professor of Political Science in Saarland University in Germany, and I'm the scientific lead of this ACT-EU project.
ACT-EU, what does it stand for? ACT-EU stands for Activating European Citizens' Trust in Times of Crisis, Declining Trust and Polarized Societies. It's a Horizon Europe project dating from March 2023 to February 2026. ACT-EU tries to find answers to four questions predominantly. How can we conceptualize and empirically measure political trust and legitimacy beyond the usual survey question, how much trust do you have in the Parliament? Does the multi-level nature of European representation democracies require an identical level of citizen support at the regional, national and EU level? How does social polarization on key policy issues of our times, immigration, climate change and gender inequality, challenge the political trust in and legitimacy of democratic political systems? And what can policymakers and civil society do to master these challenges? So eventually, ACT-EU tries to address and aims for two overarching objectives. First of all, it's about mapping and investigating the declining trust in European representative democracies. And secondly, based on this, we will be developing a toolbox in order to enhance and improve political trust in representative democracy and the legitimacy respectively. For this, we actually work with a civil society network. We work with 13 European democracy labs, and we will be cartooning for democracy with political cartoonists, reaching out and developing together in the consortium toolkits for the civil society, toolkits for policymakers, and toolkits for the educational sector.
I am the scientific lead of this ACT-EU project. We are mainly investigating political trust and political legitimacy, or the decline of political trust and legitimacy in European politics. In doing this, we are thus mainly interested in the conceptualization and also the measurement of political trust and political legitimacy. But in view of the fact that European politics has become much more complex than some decades ago in the European Union, in ACT-EU we seek to conceptualize and empirically measure political trust and legitimacy beyond the usual survey question, how much trust do you have in the parliament or in the government, for example. In our opinion, this latter question is simplifying the complexity of the European Union, but of European Union politics in general. Think, for example, of the different levels where European politics take place, and also think about the different levels of polarization of European politics which takes currently place. All of this has the potential to affect trust and legitimacy in European politics. Against this background, ACT-EU maps and investigates the persistent problems of declining trust and legitimacy with a particular attention to the EU's multi-level structure as well as the polarization of societies in Europe. In doing this, we have developed in ACT-EU an innovative conceptual framework including three main features: the so-called ACT-EU triangle, consisting of political attitudes on the one hand, but also political behavior and political representation, or the feelings of political representation. We are not only interested scientifically in these questions of legitimacy, what Michael has already said, but ACT-EU also seeks to give answers on what policymakers can do to master the challenges, and thus creates a toolbox of remedial actions to enhance political trust in European representative democracy.
We have come up with a very strong consortium composed of 12 members, representing the various regions of Europe, the north, the south, the east and the west. So we basically go from Turku to Thessaloniki, from Oviedo to Warsaw. And the consortium is composed of the following institutions. And if you want to stay tuned, follow #ActEU.
Or check out our website acteu.org.